Hey there everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new speed build video. Today I thought I'd do something a little bit different and go with a CC build. And I know a lot of people sometimes don't like to use CC only because we do have a lot of great content in The Sims, but I only just started playing and I don't have all the money in the world to start buying all of the new packs and stuff like that, so I don't have a lot of stuff to build with. And not saying that you can't build an amazing house using base game only content, which I have done a few of those, and I don't know when I will be releasing this video in correlation with the other videos, so I'm just going to say that when I do upload those, you'll understand what I mean by that. I have, done a few base game renovations. So far, I've had a lot of fun with it. I think because of the fact that I've only just got it. So everything is brand new to me. So that's why everything might look good to me, but it might not look good to you guys because of the fact that you guys have been playing it for a couple of years now and I only just started playing it. But anyway, I wanted to build a CC house because I just wanted some nice content and some new things to play with. And I chose to do it in such a way where I make a folder for each. Well, this is what I'm thinking anyway. I'm going to make a folder for each creator. So I just download people. I just do downloads from the Sims resource because it's free if you don't want to pay for it, but if you do, you miss out on the ads and you get like other cool tools to use. It's only $25 and that way I get like access to all of this content. I do, and it's free anyway, but it's just a lot easier for me and obviously for a lot of other people, that's why they made it a paid, or that's why they have a paid service there. I'm losing my train of thought as I'm talking about doing this sort of stuff. But anyway, I chose to do it in a way that you have one person doing one creator. So this whole house was all the CC stuff that I use in this whole house was created by the same creator. And I'm going to try to pronounce the name. I don't think that I'm going to pronounce it right, and I'm so sorry if I butcher your name. But I think it's Nynaeve design. All the links, like I said, will be down below. It's spelled Nynaeve design. So yeah, again, it's probably in a different language, not English. So that's probably why I'm not pronouncing it right. I'm very sorry, but these designs I actually saw a couple of weeks ago while I was just looking through the Sims resource, and I really liked the way that they kind of set out all of their stuff. I did, in a way, copy a little bit of what they did in their showcase, like their display pictures, I guess you could call it, but I put it in a house so that it's functional and it's set out in a way that you can kind of change it around if you want to. I did love a lot of I'm not very good at clutter. I guess it's just because I find clutter very I don't know, it's not an object that you can use, and a lot of the time, like for example books, if you have like a stack of books, you can't actually read, like you can't go up to it, pick up a book and read. You have to actually buy a bookcase. So I tend to not put too much clutter in my builds, mainly because of that fact. Like I don't know, that's just a personal preference. I don't really enjoy using them. I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it, but I just don't like to clutter it up. So if you do end up downloading this house and you want to clutter it up a bit more, then they do have the creator does have actual like separate packs of clutter. And I did download a few of the different clutter items. There was a lot of plant items that I got as well with the designer, or from the designer. And I really enjoyed using all of their stuff. It's very modern style. It's very minimal, but you can still clutter it up and make it not so minimal, I guess you could say. But I really tried to use all of this stuff in their proper rooms. So I tried to use, they're called by different names. So this room, the set is called the alley bedroom set. So I tried to use all of the alley stuff in the bedrooms, like all the alley bedroom stuff in the bedrooms, just so you can kind of get an idea of like what stuff goes together and how it sort of goes together. Although when it comes to like doing the clutter and all that sort of stuff, I did tend to use some different things from like the different parts of the house. I tried to download as many different, or not as many different, I tried to use as many room styles, if that makes sense. So the living room, I tried to download like a living room pack. And then for the kitchen, I tried to download a kitchen pack. And then for the dining room and so on and so forth. I think I ended up downloading a few different packs for the living room because when I was looking at the pictures, when I was going through and having a look at what ones that I wanted or what ones that I liked, I saw a few that were really nice. So, but also there was I think it's called an Erin, no, it's called the Lift. It's Lift and it's called, sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. I'm losing my words. It's called the Lift Dining and Living. So obviously it has both of the dining and living room stuff. So I did use a bit of each, if that makes sense, so that you have like quite a few different items. If you don't want the living room to be the way that it is, I won't talk about it too far in advance because otherwise it will become irrelevant. Then you can obviously change it out. And I did use some of the other items in some of the bedrooms and like some of the clutter items in other places, but I tried to keep each section of the house in that particular pack. Like I tried to download that particular pack and keep it the way that it was designed to be used. I guess you could say it that way. One of the other really cool things that I liked about these clutter items is the plates you can actually stack, and same with the bowls. You can stack them on top of each other, which I thought was a really cool idea because I don't know, I never really have just one plate in a shelf. I have a couple of plates in the shelf. What made me really want to do this whole design and what really drew me towards this whole CC pack was those island counters. And it was mostly because there was one thing I actually just remembered that I forgot to add in this whole build is a bin. I didn't add a bin. I'm so frustrated looking at it now. So maybe I'll go back in there and quickly add in a bin, or if I don't end up doing that, then maybe you guys can add that in. But I really liked how there was just some of the island counters had the shelving underneath it, I guess you could say, or the cabinets underneath it. And then you could get the island counter where it didn't have any shelves, or it didn't have any cabinets underneath it, which I thought was really cool and really realistic and something that we don't have in The Sims 4 already. So I tried to find things that we don't already have existing in the pack, and it was just like retextured or something. So I tried to find things that we don't have already. So now moving on to the living room, and I wanted to make this obviously an open plan because it's quite a small house. It's only 2-bedroom. You can turn the second bedroom or the first bedroom that I did, the pink one, into maybe like a teen room, or you can add like a single bed into it. But because of the open plan sort of living, I was struggling a little bit to try and figure out what I wanted to put in front of the couches and then what I wanted to put in that empty space behind the couches. So I thought that I had only downloaded one of the living room packs. But then later on, as you'll see, I actually downloaded quite a few because when I was building, I tried to keep the packs or like using just that single pack. So hopefully I'm going to make sense when I say this. I just typed in the name that the creator had called them. So for example, this is called the Amber set, like living room. So I typed in Amber into the search bar for like trying to sort through all of the items so that it just showed me all of the things that came in that pack that I downloaded for it. Hopefully that makes sense. It kind of makes sense. It does in my head. But yeah, so I then realized that I had actually downloaded other packs. When I kept going back to my, because I have a little Google Docs with all of the stuff that I downloaded so I can put it in the description. So I make sure that I include everything that I did download and that I used in this house. When I went back and had a look at that document, I saw then that I actually had all these other living rooms and all these other packs that I did download that can be used for the same sort of thing, if that makes sense. And then, yeah. So one of the little annoying things, and I guess you won't see it till later on in the video towards the end, is sometimes when you add the plants that they disappear. And I don't know what I clicked or what I did to make them disappear, but as you can see right next to the seat, there was, I just added back into that a little plant. It disappears. I don't even know how it happens. And this one I noticed when I was actually playing through the house just to make sure everything was functional, that had disappeared as well. I don't know what happens or how it does that. I think it just might be a glitch because it's custom content. So if any of those plants are missing anything, then just add in whichever one that you like, or if you can come back to the video and you can have a look at what ones that I actually did use, then yeah, you can do that. But otherwise, I'm not really sure why it did that. I don't know. But anyway, I tried to make the second bedroom that I had in the second bedroom that I made in this build, I tried to use, because I only downloaded one bedroom set, which kind of annoyed me but didn't annoy me at the same time, because you can kind of see how different you can make the bedrooms with the same sort of content, I guess you could say. And it's less for you guys to have to download as well. Unless you love downloading lots of different custom content stuff. I mean, I won't be playing with custom content furniture, maybe only just custom content creator sim stuff, only because I'm not too keen. I love high-waisted pants or like high-waisted bottoms. Personally, on myself, I can't wear anything that is not high-waisted. Just, I don't know. I don't find it flattering on me, and I don't find it that flattering on other people. Maybe if you're really, really tall and like really skinny, then it looks nice on you. But I mean, that's only like a handful of people. I'm short, and at the moment with all this quarantine going on, I'm getting a little bit stubby as well. So I can't wear anything that is like a low rise or like, I don't know, below the hips. I can't really wear anything, or below the waist, should I say. I can't really wear anything. I don't really like it, to be honest, on me. So I can't find anything in the Sims, like Creator Sims catalog, that is not high-waisted. That's not high-waisted. That is high-waisted enough to make me feel comfortable with making my Sims wear it. I don't know. Personally, my preference, I like to put high-waisted stuff on my Sims as well. I think it just makes it a little bit more flattering to look at. That's just, again, like I said, personal preference. But I probably will be deleting the file after building this house and uploading it to the gallery. Oh, the gallery, everything, like I said, is in the description down below. So don't forget to expand that little box and have a look at what's in there, because, yeah, like I said, if you want to download this, I don't think it shows up in the gallery, or I can't link it. I think that's what I can't do. I just can't link it because it's using custom content. So I'll leave instructions on how to find it on my gallery at the in the description box down below. So I did want to make this like a suite, like an ensuite, but I guess you'll see soon enough that I ended up changing it into just one big bathroom because there was a lot of stuff, and the stuff that they did have, it was quite large. So for example, this shower is quite big. So I couldn't figure out where to place things where it wouldn't be too squishy. And I kind of wanted this whole house to be very open living, very spacious, but in a small space. So I ended up changing it up just to making it a big bathroom instead of an ensuite as well. And it made the room that I was building in, if you wanted to make that the master bedroom, I kind of think that if the master bedroom is going to be the master bedroom, it needs to be the biggest bedroom in the whole house, not the smallest bedroom. It just has an ensuite. I don't know. That's just the way that I think about it. And if you measure this room to the other room, which was the pink and grey room, it's smaller with the ensuite. So I ended up expanding it a little bit so that you can decide which one you want as the master bedroom, and then which one you want as just the extra bedroom. So like for kids or for your teenager, or I don't know, your roommate, whatever play style you like. That's just what I was thinking about it anyway. And I couldn't, when I was looking at the pictures from the creator, I think there was a file that I didn't download, or there was just something extra that they had used. I think it's something to do with walls, because they had some of the walls, and you'll see in the pictures for the from the creator themselves, they used in the bathroom these walls where you had like little cutouts like on the inside of the walls. So it was almost like shelves, like there were cupboards or shelves, and they just had some little cutouts in the middle. So it was just like a little nook to put soaps and shampoos and stuff like that. I couldn't find it in my catalog after I downloaded everything, and it was displayed in this build. Not in the build, in the display pictures, but I guess they don't have every single thing. They do list down in their description of what they have in the pack. I guess I just didn't really read it properly, but that would have been really cool, and something maybe you could download as well and then add into the house. It might just provide a little bit of extra space for you to put like a bit more clutter, I guess you could say. But yeah, after this bathroom, I think I'm pretty much done. I just do a bit of the patio out the front. I don't know if it's called a patio if it's out the front. I don't know. I'm not really good with building terms. I didn't even know a gabled roof was called a gabled roof until I was watching some people explaining how to build in The Sims 4. I do like to watch some of those because of the fact that I'm still new to building, but I also like to have a look at what other people have for their tips and how they make it look. The way that they make it look. Like, I like watching little Simsies build. I love watching, obviously, Evelyn, Kate Emerald. There's a few others that I can't really think. Oh, Simlessy. I love watching hers, although she does hers and Evelyn's. They clutter up their houses a lot, which I don't really like. So, but that's just my personal preference. Obviously, I just would go through and just delete a little bit of clutter if it was in the way. The only thing that I don't like is too much clutter. I don't know. I find in my house, I don't actually have that much clutter. Like, I have a little bit of stuff here and there. It's mostly just food. And that sounds really gross, but there's like maybe a pack of chocolate somewhere, or maybe like a drink bottle, or a pair of earphones or something around. It's not really like too much clutter. Like I try not to clutter up my house too much just because I don't like living in lots of stuff. It just, I don't know. I can't, if I do, my mind just honestly goes crazy and I don't like it. I don't like to have a cluttered house. So I also don't like to have a really cluttered house in the Sims, if that makes sense. I suppose the way that you build is kind of like the way that you see other people build, I find it can also be a little bit of a translation to their personality, I've found. And well, that's what I think anyway. So if someone has like a really cluttered house, I guess you could say that they're very cutesy or girly. I don't even know what that word would be because I don't know. Maybe like a kid's room could be really cluttered. I'm not a big fan of cluttering up lots of stuff. I like to have things to look at. So for example, like I'm putting some little things here and there, but I don't put too many things in the shelves. And the plates also disappeared that I noticed as well. Like the small plates, once I sized them down, they disappeared. And I think I went through the house once more after coming out into the patio and like finishing off the patio, that my plants deleted themselves again. So yeah, I'm not sure what happens there or if maybe it was something that I did. Yeah, I have no idea. See, like my plant is gone. I don't know if you just saw that. It disappeared and I had to put it back in again. So yeah, I'm just finishing up a little bit on the outside. I ended up deleting that little bit of extra patio and putting up some more curtains, which I thought was really cute, having some little curtains on your patio because you can kind of, it's your little intimate space, I guess you could say. So yeah, that is pretty much the whole build done. It's uploaded on the gallery. You just have to enable the that you can see custom content and then just go onto Kassieki. It's Kassie, and that's kind of the way that I spell my actual name, but it's with a C. Don't ask why I decided to do it with a K. I think it just looked better if I did it like that. And yeah, then you should be able to see it on my gallery. I'll leave a link down below if I can. If not, then you might just have to go on to it manually when you're playing the game. If you did download this house or if you just enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. That would really help me. If you want me to do some more or if you have some suggestions on creators from like the Sims resource or even from Tumblr or something like that that you want me to build, then just leave it in the comment section down below and then I'll check them out. And then maybe in the future I will build another CC house dedicated to that creator. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that little bell. I will be uploading quite regularly onto my channel just because playing this game is so much fun and I actually love watching these kinds of videos, so I think I'll be doing more like this in the future. But yeah, so like, subscribe and comment down below, and don't forget to check out the description box for all the details on where you can download all of this stuff. Thanks guys.